4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
And they're on their way.
They're flying. And I got to step away for 1 second one more time. You two have the floor, and I'll be right back.
Well, I mean, technically these racers have the floor, you know, 'cause they're the ones racing for 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Trader.
10%
10 damage. Yep, you take it. Oh, Forecast did not take it, but Monster did. So, Forecast already having a tiny bit of advantage.
Yeah, and also I saw that that ammo up there
Wait.
too. So, huh? Oh.
Oh, they had accidentally set the difficulty to hard.
Oh, better pause. Better pause.
I can't pause the stream timer.
Oh shoot.
I think.
Let me go ahead and add forecast and.
And we're gonna need a new seed as a result.
Oh yeah. Reset. All right, let me get the new seed, and then well, of course, Squega has to come back. All right, I'm gonna find a funny seed. Ooh, this is a good seed.
Give us the seed, Lilac. Min.
There. Min.
Good.
It always does that. Whenever I copy and paste, it does that.
Right. So, quadruple force. Some would consider that unlucky.
Yep.
Oh, did we have a stop? Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
Yeah. Forecast accidentally started the game on hard mode, and so now a false start. Now we're going back.
I mean, I'll be honest with
doing
you.
a new
I'd love to see somebody just do hard mode and finish it.
I mean, Cap technically did that.
No, I mean, I'm
Monorail
talking about
1.
like accidentally take hard mode and still win it.
Oh, true.
Okay. I think. Okay,
Alright,
are we
ready?
ready?
Yep. Now I'm ready as well. So I'll put.
Okay. 5.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go.
There we go.
All right. So Forecast on the right, Monsterracer on the left. Both excellent runners. We have a bit of delay. Not too much of a delay, actually. Not as much as I thought there'd be. And what a fantastic gun immediately for Monsterracer from the secret room.
Yep. Forecast did not bomb and does not see it. But Monsterracer already starting with an advantage.
Yep, very good
Yeah,
advantage.
that's blessed, isn't it?
Really strong. Yeah, it is blessed, I think. Thought it was.
I'm not sure. I missed it.
Yeah, I think so. But either way, it's freezing. It is homing as well. It's a good gun. I almost would want to keep this kind of gun depending on what you get in your canister. If what's in your canister is lackluster, definitely keep this gun.
Yeah. I think the only thing that I would like is like triple homing.
No, it doesn't have room for both 2 new keywords.
It has one.
And
It has 3
Oh, it
keywords
already
on
has
it.
homing,
Yeah,
so.
Forecast went with an instant hit Vulcan.
that's pretty good actually. Is it? Reflect. That's really
And-
strong.
Ricochet, that's the one.
Bouncy bullets. Those are great.
Boing, boing.
Well, it's even better if you have homing because then it still has homing when after it bounces. So if you miss the first time, it can bounce and then home in again.
Yeah, you hit everything, like almost everything, almost guaranteed, because you can bank your shots really well too, in case you can't hit something directly.
Oh, I hate this room.
Yeah,
This
danger
room is
rooms.
the worst.
Danger rooms are not fun because they sort of force you to have less damage.
They have your
Yeah,
damage,
and they're
right?
so slow.
Not quite half, but close to that.
And the
And
enemies
it's just
and the enemies in that room are on a higher loop level as well, so they're more aggressive.
yeah, they act as if they were on a higher loop.
There's the gun on Forecast side.
But no, they have yet to find the mini boss, and Monster just found it.
Monster found it and having an easy time with Freeze is so good against this mini boss. Probably one of the few bosses where Freeze is really good.
Unfortunately, now Monster has very little ammo on this gun, whereas Forecast still has plenty.
That's true, but I think Monster still has the option to go into the weapon canister to find something. So I think at the end they're just going to burn the gun, go back for the weapon canister, get a new gun, full ammo, go to the next floor. I
think this gun is... I I think this Vulcan is better than like the homing freeze Vulcan is better than the ricochet instant hit Vulcan that was on the Trove.
That's fair. But one thing Monster did mention that he does not screen watch, so might have not seen that. So now has a choice between. Oh, they got a Thunderhead. Very nice.
A phasing disrupting Thunderhead. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That'll get you quite a few rooms ahead because you can just shoot through walls now. It's no problem. The only problem is that you have half ammo from before. But they did pick up a 25% max ammo. 20% max ammo boost, and that does help to an extent. And they take hull plating for that bit of extra safety.
Forecast goes with auto bomb.
Hmm.
A different kind of safety.
I think
Less
they're.
HP, but
I think they're counting on maybe getting quickening at some point.
that's true.
Honestly,
That's a
I would've
consideration.
I would have picked discount just because you never know.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
you might find damage in a shop, and because you're racing, you don't have a lot of time to farm. And
Or a good
this-
cartridge.
Or a map and you're broke.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a big one.
Well, maps are very cheap. Actually, they're one of the cheapest items, so it's rare that you won't have the money for it.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, I think the most I've seen one go for is like a few grand. And if you blew everything on your prior floors, you can have a problem. But otherwise, on average, I've seen like racers have about a few grand on average for every floor, so we're pretty good.
And depending on stuff like keys and the multiplier, and it's a very variable factor. And it is possible that in some races, being able to purchase something from the shop, like say, glowing rune, can make a tremendous difference.
Yeah, that's actually very fair. Discount, I think, knocks 33% off the price. So if you're not making a lot of money, or even if you just got your money from a key that you brought to the next floor, you could easily afford a very good cartridge, a very good weapon, some extra damage, lots of good stuff.
Both
Anti-mage.
are on Demon. Both are on Demon, but Forecast has the anti-mage keyword, so they're doing more damage.
Yeah, doing a lot of damage. I don't know that Monster's catching up here. Like that
But,
phasing is doing some extra damage, but they're about to run out.
Both
of them,
are
yeah.
on low ammo.
Oh, we're having some hitches here on Forecast side. But
I
that's
think they were
fixed.
just having some streaming glitches. That
Yeah, a couple
happens.
glitches. Not a big deal.
Forecast getting a new weapon right away, thankfully.
Yep,
Just in
absolutely.
time.
And
And-
yeah, actually, Monster already swapped out their weapon as well for another
Yay,
Thunderhead.
sword.
It's a triple lunge sword, which is
Ugh.
A little lackluster,
best.
but they get a map on the shop. Very nice.
Yep.
But yeah, the only
And
downer is that this triple sword is slow. Swing
It's
speeds
slower.
are super slow.
Yeah.
when you oh
Triple
okay,
overheat.
yeah,
Okay.
overheat.
Suddenly
yeah,
it's a
now
good.
it's good.
Now we're talking.
Suddenly it's very strong.
Triple
because,
with overheat.
because remember, overheat gives you that kind of innate 20% damage up, and you have the overheat with 3 projectiles. You're doing a ton of damage, even from a distance.
I want to point out that the damage up from overheat is exclusive to, I think, sword and fireball.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I've seen it on. No, yeah, no. You're right. It is exclusive. Yeah, I think you don't get overheat on any other weapon. I don't think.
Nope.
Not unless they're uniques. Which,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
correct.
they're
I mean, I love this. Yeah, because I love drills. I like to see an overheating drill.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's
that's
a good.
a shop.
That's a good. See, that's a good weapon because it's cursed, but it has facing. The ammo penalty doesn't matter when you have a cursed weapon.
Although look at the swap
they
out
find
the
an-
sword already with the artifact.
I would take the laser. I would not have taken that
Wait,
one.
what was the laser?
no.
Because that's a phasing Thunderhead. What was better than that? What was the laser?
It was disrupting pulse waves, homing something.
Oh, that is strong. Yes.
Yeah, I would have taken that laser.
hmm
Okay.
Well,
Monsterracer found the weapon
it's-
canister, so they're just moving on. They're going to save it for the end, so they can burn through this gun if they have to. I think they got. Wait, did Monster get the artifact laser? I think they did.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. I think
Wait,
they're
no.
gonna.
Oh wait, no. Battle Orb is not. Wait.
Yeah, they took it.
They took it. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about.
And ricochet. It has ricochet as well, so it bounces.
And they're going to be
Like
like
I was
Devourer,
saying-
which is way easier with a homing weapon.
Yeah, and like I was saying, the Ricochet makes homing even better, because if you miss the first time, you can get it back on the return trip.
Yep, and look at each one of these little eyeballs is just going down in one shot. So good. And Pulse Waste does a lot of extra damage on a laser, surprisingly. It you wouldn't think so, but it is a very solid DPS up.
Especially if you have piercing, because the laser projectile continues past the enemy, so you get the entire hitbox affected by the Pulse Waves.
Exactly. Now, interesting. So, Falleth finished. Finished first and went down, but they're not terribly far ahead of Monster. Monster with a better weapon.
Falleth?
It's Forecast.
Oh, sorry, Forecast. My brain. F words. But yeah, Forecast finishing first and going down to 4-4, and not terribly far ahead. And that's important because Monster has a better weapon, and this can be Monster's chance to slingshot ahead.
Yeah, this is a weapon that you would keep all the way to Overlord if you can help it, because it's very good.
Yeah, actually, it's really strong.
There's that ricochet going into effect.
And Falleth is running a little low on ammo because once again it's phasing.
You said Falleth. You said Falleth again.
Forecast. Sorry, I'm. It's been a long day, but getting Scanner. Okay, that's really good. Mapping for floor 5. We saw in the last race, Scanner actually worked out really well for floor 5. You kind of want some mapping.
Yeah. I think Forecast is slightly ahead in terms of room clears, but I think that with every room, Monster's catching up slowly because they're just doing it a better job.
Monster also going for the Scanner as well, so they're going to be ready and primed to try to leapfrog Forecast in the next floor because they're not... honestly, they're fairly on par.
Also, you have to remember that because this was an artifact weapon for Monster, it is blessed, so they have the extra damage and ammo.
The extra 20% damage, and look at this. Monster just plowing through these rooms really quick. Forecast running out of ammo, down to 14 shots. That's not good.
Nope.
Okay, Forecast found the boss, but now has to go find a weapon. Monster has a good weapon, doesn't have to worry too much. Found the boss. I think they finished their mini-bosses already? No, there's still one more left. Okay.
Oh,
there's an ammo refill. Oh my goodness, how clutch is that?
They're not... Nope, we're not knocking on that door.
No, not today. Sorry, husbando.
Right? Monster has found the last mini-boss of the floor.
Yep, and wiping it out really quick here. Okay, there we go. Couple hits. Monster has plenty of health. Whereas Forecast is running a little risky on the health right now, getting a phasing railgun. Interesting. Homing phasing. I think homing... No, I take that back. But it is...
No, it is phasing.
Oh, is it?
It's phasing, but not homing.
Yeah, not homing. That's what I meant to say. And it is a little slower to fire, so not as good as on DPS as the laser that Monster has.
Did not manage to one-shot Obliterator. Obliterator? I don't know what this one is called. But
Crawly
did not
dude.
one-shot... No, that's Giant Crawler.
Well, yeah, it's true.
No,
that's
it's
true. Oh my goodness! Look at that scanner. Look at that scanner on Monster's side. Just hitting
boss and too many bosses.
Yep, hitting most of the rooms you need. And there's a good chance that Monster's going to find the other mini boss on the way to one of the other two. And you can see on Forecast side, wow.
Interceptor. That's the name.
Interceptor. Thank you. Down to 1 health on Forecast side. Uh-oh.
Oop. Uh-oh.
Oh, no! No! Down goes Forecast!
Oh!
To a straight bullet in between. A straight bouncy bullet. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. That is so unfortunate. I'm so sorry to see that. F's in chat.
Should be able to... 12
but
HP.
They have to make sure they input the right seed, though.
Yeah, they didn't do the straight restart, so they have to put in the right seed, make sure they get that. Meanwhile, though, Monster is going to take the time to farm. Smart idea. Monster farming up a fair amount of max ammo, too, which is really good on this gun. You want to keep the gun.
Let's hope Forecast remembers what this run was all about.
Yeah, I think so. That's part of what's important about a seed is that you got to remember to remember the seed and what you did, like where your mini bosses are, where your power up station is, what weapons were the best for you, and you can optimize and slingshot ahead a fair amount. The only problem right now is that Monster has a very safe and strong build is not at risk of having any problems
Also-
on Overlord.
Also, if you die and the race is at floor 4, that's still a very huge fleet that's extremely difficult to get back.
Yeah, your best bet at that point is to farm.
If Monster got quickening for Overlord, this is...
Wow. Okay, so safety on top of your safety. Yo, dog, I heard you like safety, so I put some safety on your safety. That's good. Oh, one more mini boss.
hold up.
Frantic mouse wiggle. I've done that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
We all do.
Wow, look at that. Look at that room. Just erased. So Monster now is like, where on earth is this last mini boss? 21 HP on a speed run. No, this is 21. Jeez. Casual 21 HP. But remember, Monster had the lead to be able to do that farming to get that. So it was a good balance of going fast and farming when necessary.
Yeah, this is, I think, going to be one of our slowest races in the tournament so far. So it's just taking their time, and it paid off for Monster in the end.
Well, so Monster did a mix of farming and going fast throughout the race, and then slowed down a significant amount once they noticed that their opponent was dead. And that's good, because you have tons of time to make it happen. You want to get the win. You're not going to force yourself to go into a fight at low amount of health if you can help it. So,
basically, yeah.
phase 1 down.
Do we know if Monsterracer screen watches?
He mentioned no, but I have a feeling they sort of did. Maybe I think Monsterracer does have some sort of way to know. I don't remember why at the moment.
I know some of the racers listen to the commentary here, so
that's
fine.
That's what he starts saying. Go left when they're supposed to go right. Start misleading them.
Racers go faster.
Yeah, go faster. Stop being so slow. Jeez. But
in fact, Monster is not even proccing quickening. It's just purely
Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. Look at that. Phase 3 is down. GG Monsterracer. Let's get that done in chat. D. Nice. Congrats on that. Sub 15, one of the slower times for this tournament. No problem. Because I'm pretty sure this would have been a 13 to 12 minute time had there not been a death.
Just filling in the spreadsheet a little bit, so it's...
Yeah, she'll run no hits. Actually, that's a good point, Doc. Low amount of hits there, too. Monster, you need to fill your quota of number of hits taken. It is far too low at the moment. Beaten by a Let's Player? Oh, jeez. Extruder. That's a good one. No, honestly, I'm saying slow relative to some other ones, but it's not that bad. It's fast compared to me. God, my average Overlord time, if I'm trying, is 18 minutes. Yeah, looks like we're getting ready.
Okay, if everybody's good, I'm gonna input the seed.
All right, seed time. It's time for potentially the last race of today. We have up to 2. If Forecast wins this race, we get a game 3. If Monster wins, last race of the day, and Monster moves on into the semifinals tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is match point for Monster at the moment.
I know Monster's good on seed. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes racers have to fix a thing in between races.
Oh yeah.
A couple tweaks.
Like me dashing into the room.
Or maybe just dash to the bathroom, because sometimes you're so focused on racing, and it's a long race, and you're like, oh crap, I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't envy the I'll start the timer first, and then I'll talk.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Clear. That didn't happen. You guys did not see the timer not get cleared. There we go.
I was gonna say I don't envy the Zooter players, because Ocarina of Time Rando, it can take
goodness,
an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the type of run that
and if you're playing bingo, Dragon Breath, interesting. Good pick in the beginning here. It's not a bad gun to get in the beginning.
it's definitely faster than the pea shooter, and it's way cooler.
This is the indigestion weapon, the heartburn weapon. You had too much spicy food, and you just go bleh all over everything. So Forecast took a
Delightful.
cursed pulsar. Interesting.
They do get the extra damage from it, and no ammo concerns, but
What was the curse?
Yeah, I didn't see which curse. No wall curse. Another curse. How many curses are on this
Can't
floor?
take it.
Wait a minute. Okay, this is the same seed. Never mind. I was gonna say.
it's just that Monster has a good weapon already, so they don't bother.
They don't need it. Now, potentially, if Forecast wants to, they can swap to the other curse weapon and get another permanent 5% damage up. The only problem is that they have to burn the weapon out by clearing rooms, and that could put them at a disadvantage against monsters. So they can't let up.
So it's Curse of Numbness, which means that all healing, instead of healing what it would normally do, just gives you 1 HP part.
Not a really
Okay,
big deal.
not bad. You're not really aiming for HP in a race.
Look at this damage on monster side,
sometimes.
just melting.
Yep. They have the more... I think they have the better weapon. Even if they have slightly less damage, it's a better weapon, and Monster's going back for the upgrade.
You know, that could pay off. Get Quickening, you can get Scanner. Getting Artifact. Oh boy.
Artifact's
Donner?
Ooh.
Donner's not a bad one.
That,
Ah,
it's a Pulsar.
Which
it's not
pulsar was
bad,
it? Was
but
that was
railgun
not the
had
unique one?
disrupting.
That's
It's,
a
no, and
triple.
it's triple freeze something. F1 Artifact can really pay off, Floor. Sometimes it does. Not
Yeah,
always.
if you get a good enough weapon and you can maintain the weapon, there are certain weapons that just really pay off. And monsters are getting Fortune. I almost said Forecast, getting Forecast, but no, it's Fortune.
Oh,
Getting Fortune
goodness.
on 4-2 for their power up, which is good because it gives them a lot of stuff along the way. Forecast opting to go for reserves instead.
And ooh, they get a phasing pulse waves laser. Not bad at all. Low on ammo though. You want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, low on ammo, actually low on health, down to 5 health. That is not looking too good for Forecast right now.
Oh, and you say that, and they get an HP up.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're going to get there eventually, but Monsterracer has the opportunity to just really dominate. Oh, this Chain Lightning is also on this gun. So triple pulsar with freezing and Chain Lightning. I didn't see the 4th keyword.
Piercing.
Piercing, yes. That is such a
That's
good
actually
gun.
pretty good.
I think it has a lot of utility more than damage.
It's good for clearing rooms, and sometimes that's what you need for damage.
Forecast on Charlie.
It's your boy Charlie, and Charlie's going to go down pretty quickly, too. So Forecast opting to skip most of the floor. Monsterracer doing a little bit more farming, but their gun is doing some good damage on Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Not terribly far behind. It looks like we're going to have about a 10 to 15 second discrepancy right now, which can absolutely be overcome. This is not the end
Oh,
for
yeah.
Monsterracer.
Oh goodness, no. Especially because if Monsterracer plays a little bit safer and Forecast suffer an unfortunate death, so that might be part of their strategy.
Yeah, you know, if you stay with your opponent, you could pressure your opponent to make a mistake, because now your opponent's thinking, I gotta go faster. And then they start making mistakes, and they start taking hits, and then they die. So that is absolutely a valid strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Monsterracer already fighting
the-
Worm, so we're on Worm already. First mini boss of this floor.
Ooh, Forecast got Quickening.
Ooh, Monsterracer wants to get that. Well, wait a minute. They have power-up variants, so Monster may not have that.
We shall see.
Yeah, because Monsterracer got the floor 1 power-up station, but Falth did not Forecast, see? Yeah, caught it. Forecast did not. F-words.
Though Forecast does have low ammo, which is a consideration.
Yeah, if it's stuck in a pea shooter, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna slow them down. That could be what gives Monsterracer the leg up.
Oh, they're deciding to hack into the vault to see what's in there.
Probably, hopefully, ammo refill. Okay, 5%
Eh,
max ammo.
Very whatever.
Monsterracer gets
Monster also gets Quickening.
Quickening.
okay.
Very nice.
Different in a different position in the screen, but it was still there.
Still there, and Monster, still has to find their other mini-boss, so I think Forecast has both of them? No, still has to find number 2 as well.
I think they are both missing. No, Forecast found both mini bosses. They're looking for the boss.
Ah, okay, so pretty much we're on par. So Monsterracer have found the boss, got their last mini-boss, is onto Iceworm. Now, Iceworm's interesting because Pulsar is not piercing, so it doesn't do extra damage to Worm. However, they do have Chain Lightning, which does extra damage to Worm.
I mean, the damage speaks for itself.
Oh, yeah, take that back. This is piercing. Haha, even better.
Yeah.
Look at this, just melt.
Oh, and Forecast's gonna run out after this.
Oh, at the wrong time, too. The worst time, going the 4-4. They still have the weapon canister available. That's where they're going to go.
Yep.
Actually, Monsterracer did it as well.
So, Forecast has a shotgun anti-mage Pulsar.
And we have a sword on Monsterracer's side, so this is going to be interesting. So, Monsterracer is at a DPS disadvantage at the moment, but they have a fair amount of safety, and they can be a little more aggressive.
Both saving quickening for Overlord, I presume.
I think so. I think you're late enough in the run. I mean, there's a case to make for the 4-4 boss as well, depending on what it is.
I think at that point it's late enough that you like, what was it called? You just feel like, no, I already stuck with this.
Is this what I think it is?
Object.
Oh my goodness.
Coordinate.
This is an interesting, unique, because you have to hold down fire to keep it out, and you just do tons of chain lightning damage. It's not terribly strong, so it might have been better to wait till the boss for this one.
Yeah, in rooms that have a lot of walls and such, it's bad because as soon as it hits a wall, it goes away.
Yeah, exactly. So interestingly enough, Monsterracer got their artifact early, so they can't count on an artifact, and Forecast can. So if they find the power-up station and they get an artifact, they could get the weapon necessary to go faster than Monsterracer.
Both finding the boss, but missing mini bosses.
That's always the pits. That always sucks. Okay, mini boss number 1 from Monster side. Power-up station for Forecast. What do we get? There's artifact.
Not this time.
Razor instant recall burst.
Burst chariot.
Burst chariot, instant recall, chain lightning.
Okay, they have enough. They'll have enough money to get the 100% refill after the boss as well, so it's actually not too bad for them.
Yep, good Razor, as XP says. Monsterracer found the second mini boss, and they're ready for the boss.
Yep, they're a little ahead, but who knows how long they can stay ahead, because as second Forecast is able to get to the boss, they can dispatch it very quickly.
I think Monsterracer is already starting to have a significant lead ahead.
I think so. Yeah, they're definitely starting to pull ahead. The only problem right now is that they're stuck on a weapon that can run out very quickly. So if they can't find a good weapon to swap off of on floor 5, that could be a problem.
I think this unique, I don't think I like it very much. It just feels like it doesn't do quite enough. Whereas this Racer that Forecast does is doing much quicker work of the boss.
However, look at that ammo. Or in this case, ammo?
Burst does that.
Burst and instant recall. So if this was a non-instant recall, you get like a second hit on the boomerang back. So you'd get a little bit more use out of it. But they're going to swap off, maybe? No,
they've kept the full ammo refill on the shop. So.
Yeah, they went for the refill. They figured, okay, this is my DPS. I need it. However, they can still run out of ammo very quickly on this floor. They got to watch it.
But while they have it, they could clear rooms faster than Monster, and that couldn't be enough to equalize.
That is true. Actually, they could catch up with that. And Monster is definitely making good time. They found the boss. It's on their map. No other mini bosses. So I would, if I were Monster, I would be looking for A, the mini bosses, and then B, a weapon canister to replace this gun. Because this gun's not too bad, but you need something a tad bit stronger.
Yeah, and it looks like the bosses are all in opposite corners, seems like.
Our favorite kind of layout.
Oh, floor 5.
Yep.
Oh, floor 5. Oh, you.
We hate you.
Okay, mini boss number 1 and a weapon canister on Fall's side. Fallout does not need it at the moment.
Forecast.
That's not forecast. Ah, I'll get it one day.
We need a
Is this gonna be the
counter.
running? Is this gonna be the running gag now?
It's all the F words. It's probably because Grandpappy Squega needs a nap after this. And get on my rocking
Yeah,
chair and just doze off.
Yeah,
Today has been a
dinner.
long day.
Has
for
been a
us.
long day for sure.
Yeah.
But Monster doing a great job. Forecast actually keeping right up. And hitting the oh my god, hitting the same room as Monster. This is such a rough room because it makes you wait. Monster going for
And
hole
Monster-
plating. Hole plating on
No,
Is
quickening.
that necessary?
Not Scrap Runner. Interesting.
Huh.
I mean, go for that
I'm
little
not sure
extra
I like
safety,
that
but
decision.
I don't know.
See, in rooms like this, the unique can be a bit tricky to handle.
Oh no, Monster got trolled, hits another dead end. Has to find the boss. Forecast, I think, got their mini bosses? No, one more left as well.
No, missing one. Haven't
Yeah,
found it yet.
this floor has all the mini bosses just on complete opposite ends of each other.
Okay.
I think Monster found the third and last mini boss.
I think so too. They just have to wipe it out. Take all the damage, Monster. Take all the damage. Get that boost. Quickening off of. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Onto Overlord for Monster.
Oh, is it gonna be first or second phase?
Oh,
That's a great question.
Whoop.
That's okay. Okay, yeah. So here's a problem. This is where this weapon, this antique weapon, does not shine. See how slow the DPS is on it? Not terribly good right now.
so it's just a matter of like, as soon as Forecast kills this, their go. Will their weapon outpace the unique?
I think
and
it's too far
Forecast is
ahead.
gonna proc. Forecast is it gonna proc the quickening? No.
Are we gonna
not
have
yet.
a 1 second difference again?
We're gonna find out because I think Monster's gonna use quickening right now for phase
Ooh.
2. But still stuck on a lackluster weapon. Phase 3, 1 bomb, 4 health. Oh
I
my god,
think
this weapon's so
Monster is-
slow. This weapon is so slow, and Forecast is much faster.
But I think it might not be enough. I think Monster has it.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Slow, steady wins the
Yeah.
race in this case. Oh wait, Monster, you gotta
Yep.
go through the door.
Go through the door.
There we
Please go through the
All right,
door.
GG Monster. That is wow. What a great run.
12:44 in time.
That damage.
Let's see their difference.
Wow, GG on that. That was an excellent run.
12:52.
52. So almost 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Eight-
really good.
8 seconds.
Dang.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
It came down to, honestly, it came down to the horrible antique weapon on Monster's side. It's just like, let me show you my individual ball. Here, just a single ball of lightning. Here, take it. And it didn't do a whole lot of damage, and it showed.